Every edge tells a tale, so let's discover today's chapter. Welcome back to EDC Journeys, and today we're taking a look at a Remette Woodpecker that I just got in the mail today. And this is just a very brief overview and unboxing. This is my first Remette, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but we'll go with Remette. So it has that little box sleeve on it. And then we can open the box by undoing this little flappy. And then inside of the box, which is magnetized, is a pouch. I'm sorry, the box is not magnetized. I thought it was with that strap, but it's just, it's still very well made. It's a high quality box, and it comes in this nice pouch. So, Remette pouch. We open the pouch. We've got a new knife. We've got a nice microfiber cloth. It looks pretty large. And a very soft internal, like fuzzy fleece. I'm not sure what the material is, but it's like furry. It's very, very soft and fuzzy. Perfect for a nice, shiny knife. And so here we have the Remette Woodpecker. There's a few different variations of it out there at this point. Let me just move this one little light. I'm still working on my lighting, folks, so please bear with me. I am just using little cube lights, basically, to fix shadowing right now until I get a more permanent fixture set up. Okay, I think that looks okay. So, the Remette Woodpecker. This is the all-silver model or all-titanium model. It's got a right side deep carry pocket clip, which is got a spot for tritium, if you would like to make it, I guess, kind of glow in the dark, even though that's not exactly what tritium is. But you can get tritium vials, which I believe are 1.5 millimeters by 6 millimeters, and some epoxy glue, or UV glue rather, and you can insert a little coloring in there if you'd like to. Random side note, I did a bunch of research on tritium yesterday just because I do think I want to get one in there. Green tritium is what our eyes see as the brightest, followed by blue, and then other colors get much darker in terms of what our eyes can perceive, red being one of the darkest. So we can see clearly that it's got a semi-fuller. It's got the hole up here, and it's got a front flipper. The jimping goes all the way up to the tippity top of the front flipper. And we have a really cool looking M390 blade with a modified sheep's foot design. A full titanium side with 0 screws showing, by the way. We do have a semi-hidden lanyard hole / attitude adjuster on the back. We have a back spacer, which looks nice. The jimping swings around and becomes functional jimping up on top. You'll notice that it's a very clean cut knife. Now, there are other color patterns and other color variations out there for you to get. However, it is nothing, no change in the material. It's still titanium. It might be green or crystallized titanium blue, or a gold color one, and this one is the silver one, the classic silver color scheme. That said, you'll notice there's also no visible screws on this side. No hardware is visible on this knife. And that's because it does a little trick. Before I do that, though, let me show you. It is a liner lock with a great access to it to disengage the lock. Very easy, very smooth and comfortable. Now, take a look at this backspacer once again and take a good look at it. You see that line right there? That's because it's kind of a push button. You push it down really nice and pretty good, and then this scale pops forward this way towards the blade, or where the blade would be, and the scale comes off completely. This is 100% titanium. It's got cutouts and reliefs and so on and so forth for the tools. I mean, for the hardware that's inside the knife, the internals. But here is where your screws are to hold it together. And I believe that this is also titanium liners inside. But it gives it pretty good access to do preventative maintenance on it if you want to oil or pivot. You can see that it rides on ceramic caged ball bearings. I'm trying to get it right under the camera, but you can kind of see the golden ring around. It's not a phosphor bronze washer. That's the cage holding the ball bearings. And when I do a disassembly video, I can show you that. But I just thought it was really cool that the scale pops off. It's secured on, but can pop off. And so with the scale coming off like that, the hardware is internal and not visible on the outside of the knife, which makes it's just clever, especially for a new knife company or newer knife company. This is my first Remette, and I'm proud to say so far so good. I've only had it today, so this is not a review. This is just showing you how it came and what I know about it so far. I can tell you that the pocket clip is a little bit short and stiff. It's hard. It does slide in the pocket pretty well, but you can see that it comes down to a pretty straight point, and therefore you either need to kind of tug up on the clip or pull your seam of your pocket out so it's nice and tight, kind of a deal. So this slides right in, if that makes any sense. And then to put the scale back on, it's very, very simple. You kind of do it like, I heard another review say it's like a picture frame. I guess it's kind of like that when you mount it. You put these two little nipples into the larger part of the hole as best you can. Push down on the lock, slide it back, let go of the lock, make sure it's in place, and you are back to in action. Very hard to flick a knife under a camera that's like inches away from it, just so you know. It is very easy to manipulate. Don't take how I manipulate it under the camera as a sign of any kind of poor quality. It is really well made, and so far I really like the knife a lot. So that's just a very quick overview video of the shipping, I mean the boxing, the packaging, and the general first impressions of the knife. So far so good. As I said, I really quite like it. I also really think that the lines on the scales make it really just pop. It looks very futuristic. You can see it's contoured kind of. It's got multiple surfaces kind of, and it does have this micro milling. You can kind of see it right there on this one little triangle section here, and on the reverse side, same thing. You see it right there. It doesn't really affect your grip on it, but it does look cool. It makes it look almost like a different tone of silver or titanium. And because of the contouring, you can kind of pinch grip right up on there, and it is really cool, really nice and comfortable. So yeah, so far so good. I'm going to put it to the test. I'm going to work it hard, and when I do get back to you with this knife, you will have a much better impression from me on it. But I can't wait. You know, I get knives and I get them on as soon as I can just because I'm so excited. I'm very excited to put this in my pocket now and carry it for at least a couple weeks before I get back to you. The Remette Woodpecker I have is just shy of a 3-inch blade. I will give specifications on my review video, but it is very comfortable for my semi-medium sized hands. I get a full grip on it perfectly. So if you have large hands, you might need to make it a 3-finger. If you have medium to small hands, I think it'll work perfectly for you. And I got to tell you, the more I handle it, the more I like it. The blade, as I've said, is M390, and Remette does their M390, at least in their higher end stuff, probably all of their products, at an HRC or Rockwell hardness scale level of 60 to 61. So 60 to 61 is a point or two higher than what we are seeing out of large manufacturers around, and is more of an ideal M390 hardness level. So you're going to get the premium best M390 experience you can get, I believe, with this, assuming everything is as it's supposed to be. We'll get to that in the review video though. And here is a free sneak peek as to what is coming for one of my next videos, if not the next video. Let me pull it out of my little neck knife sheath. I'll show you more about it and of it in the video, but here's a sneak peek. I'm going to try to make it so you can't say the name on it, but it is a very small knife, much smaller than I expected, but very good for what I'm using it for as a neck knife. So if you know what it is already, try to take a guess down below. I'll try to heart your comment, reply if I can, if you have any questions. And yeah, let me know what you have in your pocket today, what you have coming, if you have anything coming, what you're interested in, what's on the horizon for your knife plans. If you have enjoyed the overview and quick video of the Remette Woodpecker, let me know down below. Give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel. As always, carry what you love, use what you carry, and I'll see you guys in the next journey.